Good evening, this is Martin, and this is Stigs Bioactive Vivarium build. And this video today is the second video about background. So if you recall yesterday, I was cutting some, breaking up some polystyrene, basically sealing the edges with a soldering iron. Kids don't do that without adult supervision. Pleased to say I haven't burnt myself, I haven't gassed myself, and I haven't set the place on fire. So, but all joking aside, folks, obviously polystyrene is a type of plastic. If you apply heat to it, you are going to get fumes. Now I'm going to turn the camera around, and there you go. You can see the soldering iron I'm using. And you can see we've got smelly stuff coming off it. So if you're going to do this, you really need to do it in a well-ventilated area with the windows open. I've had the windows open in my flat, and I've basically locked the cat in the other room. So what we've done, so this is the left wall. This, if I remember rightly, is going to be the cold area. I hope. Let's have a look. Oh, cold left. So this should be the cooler area here. I've freed up the fans. Because what I've decided to do, I've actually decided I am going to put some Vivarium extractor fans in there. As you can see, I was a little bit off when it came to making the holes. But it's nothing that a bit of silicone and a bit of mortar and a bit of polystyrene won't be able to touch up and make decent. Go over to the right-hand side again. This is the hot side. Did a better job of that one, although it was completely way off. I'm not even going to show you the two that are hidden. So what I've done here, let's take this away. Right, this is going to be one of Stig's main basking areas. And you can see I've made that out of polystyrene. What I've basically done is I've made a tower. At the moment, it's just held together with cocktail sticks at the moment. But we're going to silicone all the individual pieces together, plus the cocktail sticks. And then we go over to the top here. Again, this is just a piece of plain polystyrene that we've run the soldering iron over. There we go, you can see underneath it we have got some supports. Again, at the moment just held in with cocktail sticks. Are going to be held in with silicone, and obviously this is all going to be covered in this mortar mix that we're going to make. Now this is the outer edges. Now as you can see here, I've actually cut this too small. Now there was a reason for that. Basically I was worried about it not fitting, and I wanted, ouch, that hurts. I wanted some sort of natural break. However, I'm a little bit concerned because obviously at the moment, if we leave it as is, you can see I'll get my finger underneath there. How many bugs do you reckon are going to live behind there? Not quite worked out how we're going to fit this to the Vivarium at the moment. I've got a funny feeling it's probably going to end up being siliconed in. So that's going to be sort of fairly permanent if I silicone it. And like I say, at the moment, as you can see, there's loads of places where stuff can get behind and basically hide and never be seen again. Or worse comes to worse, crawl at the back and escape. So we're going to make sure when we've actually got this done that there's no gaps. And to be honest, it may even result to me using some gaffer tape and silicone over in it and painting it. But like I say, we'll worry about that the closer we get to the finish. So here's our sort of rocky. There you go, you can see the rocks. Basically, these are all just completely done by random. I'm just literally getting a rock like this, chucking it on, like somewhere like that. So I shall show you. We should grab just doing this, grab a cocktail stick, stick that through there, chucking it on there like that. Yeah, I think that'll look all right there. Again, this is only temporary. I say, this is supposed to be natural, of course. Natural and completely random. Take our... There we go, take our soldering iron. Obviously I normally do this with two hands. And basically we're just making, doing this, it cuts it to sort of the shape we want. And it stops you getting all these little odd balls. Now as you can see here where my finger is just there, that's now, there's no loose bits coming off that. And basically what we're doing is we're just roughing it with the soldering iron. Just like that, and you can see the fumes coming off. Again, so you don't really want to be breathing those in, especially if you've got any sort of health issues. Now, I did promise that I was going to give somebody a shout out the other day, and I haven't done so. So there we go. That looks all right, doesn't it? So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put that down there safe. There we go. I'm going to turn this round. Right, so I did say I was going to give a shout out to somebody the other day, and I haven't done so. Many apologies. It may be a lockdown, but Stig still needs his greens. He still needs his fruits, his vegetables, his wild rocket, his butternut squash, all the other stuff that I throw away every day because he doesn't eat it. People still need their fruit and vegetables. Now, I'm down here in Andover. You know, I fortunately do not have a nice market I can go to get my fruit and veg from a long-established company that has been at the market, I'm going to say over 70 years, might be 75. Come rain, come wind, come storm, come blizzard, come war, come famine, come depression, they are still there. Come lockdown 2.0. Dolan's fruit and veg are there. They are an essential food supplier, and they can be found slap bang in the middle of Leeds Market, to be precise. You want your strawberries, you want your plums, you want your melons, you want your grapes, you want your taters, you want your butternut squash, you want all the rest of it. Pay them a visit. I wish I could pay them a visit, but I'm in Andover, we're in lockdown, I'm not allowed to travel. And to be honest, it's a bit of a long way just to go and get a bag of spuds, especially for me. But there we go. Do pay them a visit if you are in the Leeds area and you need your fruit and veg. Support your local independent traders. Anyway, enough of me. I'll be back another day.